You got a European sports car and French designer clothes. And you laugh at me 'cause duct tape seals my radiator hose. But when I win the lottery, it'll change your point of view. I'm just 6 numbers away from being good enough for you. You eat in the finest restaurants with your influence and your clout, while I'm eating cold cuts and Chinese carry out. But I've got fortune cookie numbers, and it told my future too. It says I'm 6 numbers away from being good enough for you. I need those numbered ping pong balls to make my dreams come true. 'Cause you're a girl with standards, and a scratch off just won't do. I may not be greedy, but I think that you may. So I made sure with those numbers that I got the double play. I'll never care about caviar or eating cheese that's blue. But then compatibility is not what you pursue. Some folks look for character or a love that's true. But I know the right 6 numbers make me good enough for you.
Cold, the snow was falling, we were snuggled in our beds when we heard a big commotion coming from above our heads. I put on both my slippers and stepped out on our frozen lawn, and when I looked up on the house, this is what I saw. There were 2 tons of reindeer on the roof, and a hole so big each reindeer just came right on in. Now I've got reindeer running around my house, too afraid to fly, and a brand new picture window facing towards the northern sky. Blame is not on Santa, he was just doing his routine when a helicopter camera crew saw him for Channel 3. When the helicopter got too close, the reindeer got afraid. The sleigh was jerking back and forth and Santa dropped the reins. Now I've got 2 tons of reindeer on the roof, and a hole so big each reindeer just came right on in. Now I've got reindeer running around my house, too afraid to fly, and a brand new picture window facing towards the northern sky. Reindeer in the living room and reindeer in the hall. One was flirting with the moose head hanging on the rec room wall. I dug out my household policy and held it in my hand. I quickly dialed the telephone and said this to the man. I've got 2 tons of reindeer on the roof, and a hole so big each reindeer just came right on in. Now I've got reindeer running around my house, too afraid to fly, and a brand new picture window facing towards the northern sky.
Fell for you from across the room in the cell phone store. But before I could meet you, you were out the door. So I asked the salesman for the number you got, and I called you up from the parking lot. Your appearance really didn't matter to me, just like your leather case and long life battery. Didn't care if you were 20 or a middle-ager. You were better than my last girl, the one with the pager. Cell phone girl, cell phone girl, cell phone girl, cell phone girl. The tune your cell phone ringer played, I would always hum. You could dial a 7-digit number using just your thumb. I was sure a girl like you would be out of my range, but we ended up sharing a telephone exchange. Maybe I should have seen trouble out there on the horizon. You subscribed to Singular and me to Verizon. After a while, when I'd call, you'd be hesitating. Soon all I got was your call waiting. Then I started getting voicemails and answered to my calls. And when you left our calling area, I knew I'd lost it all. Guess 3,000 weekend minutes weren't enough in this instance. You found someone with unlimited calling, no roaming, no long distance. Cell phone girl, cell phone girl, cell phone girl, cell phone girl. I remember when going to the bathroom was kind of a private thing. Nobody checked the quantity, the temperature, or anything. We generally used a toilet instead of a paper cup. But now my employer has given me a bottle and told me to fill it up. Everyone wants my urine. I'll comply, but I'll have to blush. It's hard for me to believe someone wants what I used to flush. I work with some nervous employees who say they can't go on demand. It takes a lot of water, but fortunately I can. They've asked me to do them a favor, the strangest I've ever done. They'll actually pay me money if I'll sell them some number one. Everyone wants my urine. At one time I couldn't give it away. It might be my gross national product. Maybe I could get rich this way. A drug test for your employment, another for playing sports, and save some for going to school. You don't want a bad report.
someday I'll see St. Peter. He'll meet me at heaven's door. But if my specimen's insufficient, he'll send me back for more. Everyone wants my urine. They're welcome to all they can get. But when it comes to bodily fluid, there isn't a whole lot left. Everyone wants my urine, but I'm showing signs of depletion, 'cause demand has exceeded supply. When it comes to my excretions,
about the season makes my mood a little better, makes me want to smile instead of sneer. You won't even hear me gripe about the weather. I'm less nasty this time of year. I'm more tolerant of others and their many imperfections. They can be annoying, but I persevere. Just glad I'm on the right side of natural selection. I'm less nasty this time of year. In spring I am rude in traffic. In summer I might be a pest. My language might be mean and graphic. This time of year I will give it a rest. I'm on good behavior just till Christmas Day. If you see me coming, make sure the way is clear. But I'll still say excuse me as I push you away, 'cause I'm less nasty this time of year. I'm a loyal public servant with a proper education. I'm meeting lots of people as I travel this great nation. I'm ready to lead this country in a new direction. But to get me into office, I need your vote in this election. Fighting for the middle class and tending to the poor. I won't raise taxes on the rich. Cancer will be cured. My opponent stands for nothing. He's got to be rejected. But I stand for what you want me to, so help me get elected. There is nothing illegal for which my opponent's been accused. So if in fact he has done something, he's hiding the truth. Now let me just apologize for some things you might have seen, but those were private emails. I'm not even sure they came from me. Besides, I had some kind of addiction that's been corrected. Let's just leave that in the past. I need your vote to get elected. I always buy 2 tickets when I have to go away. Although it gets expensive, in the long run it pays. 2 tickets for the Amtrak, 2 tickets when I fly. You're so ugly, I'd rather take you with me than kiss you goodbye.